I'm Cassie Hadamil. I'm the Area Director for Children's Hope.
I'm Matthew Hasty with Child Protective Services Foster Adoption Development Program.
I'm Rebecca Samples with Children's Hope.
I'm Dawn Fee with Addie's Hope. So we've got a Q&A, and basically that's giving everybody an opportunity to come and ask questions that can deal with foster care, that can deal with adopting through the state of Texas. The reality is San Angelo is in a crisis right now. We're sending out, 68% of our kids outside of Tom Green County. And so we want to stop that. We want to be able to offer enough families so that when a child does go into custody, that they have a place to go and they're not being removed from not just their home, but their the community support, their churches, their school, their doctors. All of that is changing. So. And then on the other hand, we also have 7,000 children in the state of Texas that are available for adoption now. So our big thing is to find homes for those kiddos as well.
During this Q&A, all of the foster care agencies and adoption agencies will be present. We'll also have 12 of our supporting agencies here in the Concho Valley, and that will also be there to answer any of the questions that you might have.
The Q&A will start at 6:30, and that will go on for an hour, and then once it's over, you'll be able to go and talk to each of the individual booths or the agencies to gain more information.
And the Q&A panel is scheduled for Tuesday, September 17th at San Angelo First Church on Edmond Boulevard.
We will also have a foster parent and an adoptive parent there that will also be able or be available to answer any questions.
We want the community to come and answer or ask questions and get more information, but it's not an obligation to sign up to be a foster parent. This event is for people that maybe have been thinking about it for some time now and just want to get more information, or they don't even really know what foster care and adoption is, so that would be a good time for them to come and meet people in the community and know that there are a lot of support systems out there for foster families if they choose to become a licensed foster home.
And it's good because they can also see the different support systems, and maybe they want to volunteer with CASA. Maybe they want to help in some way, but they're not really sure how. And so we want to have all of these agencies come together and people be able to ask questions like that, get information. It's not locking them into anything, but it's always good to get information.
Right.
It's free to the community, free to anyone who is interested in fostering or adoption, or just volunteering in itself. In Tom Green County, there are 285 children that are in custody of the state. Again, like we said before, there's 68% of our kids that are leaving our county and sometimes even our region. 68% of that is 102 kids. So 102 of our kiddos here in our area are having to go somewhere else. They're having to go to Dallas, Amarillo, Lubbock, Houston, wherever there's an open foster home. So that's why we have these events, is to just promote foster care and promote that we need you. We need anyone who is interested in being a foster parent to come forward and say, I will do this. I will help these kids. I will take on this task and be a part of our community.
And I think what's hard too is when we're sending out that many kids, we're removing them from everything that they know. And so we want to kind of just work together. We're bringing all these agencies together so that people can get an idea of what that looks like and what part they can play in stopping that many kids from leaving the region.
There's not an obligation to sign up. This event is strictly for more information. And it's not just going to be about fostering and adoption. We'll also talk about other ways that you can help with the need, which is volunteering for CASA, maybe being a babysitter or a respite provider. Some of our foster parents, they need breaks. Just like anybody else from their kid, they need date nights with their spouses. They need a time to just go have dinner by themselves even. And they need somebody to watch their kids. So that's part of what we're trying to get also, is having those extra support services for our families.
And not only will it be live, but it'll be Facebook Live, so that if somebody if it's too much to go in and be a part of it, if it's overwhelming, it will be Facebook Live, and then they can email or Facebook our agencies and ask specific questions if we did not answer them.